team, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Replanted on the channel. Hell yes, team, we are back and we are continuing with our survival levels. Today we are going to jump into our survival fog hard level team, our 9th out of 10 survival levels. We are getting very close to the end of these hard survival levels. The only thing left, just a quick reminder, are our endless levels. While we won't get a trophy from them, we can challenge ourselves. I'm gonna bring up the achievement that we need to get just to make sure you guys know. Alive and planting 40 flags in survival endless. It's going to happen as soon as we jump into our endless levels. But team, today is survival fog hard. As per usual on the channel, we're gonna jump into our channel Zen Garden team. You guys can and have named every single one of these plants, and I've started to realize, team, that this section kind of drags on a little bit just because we have a lot of plants, team. It takes us a couple minutes to actually take care of these plants. So I'm gonna start out kind of speed running them. I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at which plants still need to be named, and then I'm going to read out the plants with names. Hopefully I don't accidentally reveal something, because we have a brand new plant to reveal today, team. I just circled it briefly down here. Our little sprout, we have a brand new Zen Garden plant, and team, you can name it. You definitely can name it. Let me take care of a couple more marigolds, and then I'll start to give you guys the rundown on which plants you guys can name, because they're kind of all grouped right here, team. I grouped them up, except for the three-peater. You can name this three-peater, but you can also name our pea shooter, the plant that has not been revealed, our leftward-facing tallnut, our rightward-facing spikeweed, our rightward-facing and leftward-facing cactus, and our sunflower and our pumpkin, team. Those are all fair game. If you want to name one of those plants, well, run down to the comments right now. Yeah, drop a comment, name a plant, team. The only rules are that I don't have to Google something bad and tell you no, that you are naming a maximum of 2 plants per episode. And yeah, that the plant has not been named before. So team, you guys know. If you don't know, now you know. And I'm going to start with our named plants, team. Our leftward facing walnut is the gobbled one. We have our coffee bean, which is the Degenie. We have our split pea, which is Jeremiah. Our leftward and rightward facing squash, which are 4-1 kid and 6-7 kid, respectively. We have our leftward and rightward facing Torchwoods as well, named Titan TV, Man, and Skibbity Toilet. We have our leftward facing Tallnut, which is Front Porch Master 2.0. We have our Jalapeno, which is Glucose. Our leftward facing Umbrella Leaf is Leafy, team. That brings us to our marigolds, which are, well, the leftward one is the Precious First, the very first plant that we unlocked in this whole adventure. Our rightward facing marigold is Cheesy. One last reminder, named all of these plants that I'm circling now down here at the bottom of our screen. Our three-peater, we're gonna sell off our full-sized marigolds, and then we're jumping into our nighttime terrarium as well, team. We have a little bit more garden space to cover. Our puff shroom, our fume shroom, rather, has not been named. So if you want to name either our fume shroom or our magnet shroom, go for it, team. Neither of these plants have a name just yet. The nighttime garden is slept on a little bit. We have our aquarium now. You guys can name both the right and leftward facing Tangle Kelp. The lily pad has been named Average YT Doom Scroller. And if you feel like naming the rightward facing Sea Shroom, even though these are technically the same plant, team, go ahead and name the Sea Shroom. It doesn't have a name yet, and it needs one. With that, we've taken care of our entire Zen Garden. I'm hopping back into our survival levels because it's time, team. Survival fog hard. Let's go. Survival fog hard. Here we go. Let's do this, team. Our standard start is coming in, and that means that we're gonna bring along sun shrooms and twin sunflowers. But the big difference is that I've really been sleeping on using the imitator team. So we're going to use the imitator for our first round to get us a second sun shroom. I think it's going to speed up the beginning of the game just enough to give us an edge. And once we have that edge, I want to spam things so badly, team. We're going to pull off crazy strategies here. I'm going to start off with gloom shrooms and cattails and pumpkins and potato mines. Why not? Let's rock into survival fog hard, team. Let's go. We're not going to be able to see the front of our screen for a while, but that's okay because all we need to see is the back of our screen for our standard start to the channel, team. We have our imitator as well. It slows us down a little bit if the cooldown for our sun shrooms is available, but for now, at the beginning of our level, team, these imitators are gonna let us put down our wall of sun shrooms rather quickly. I'm looking out for any signs of the zombie. Where is it? It's in one of our lanes, and I do have enough time to react if we get it just right. There it is. And we're off. This is the start that we were hoping for survival fog hard. I'm hoping to actually throw in some lily pads as well while we're building out this line of sun. But team, welcome back. Oh my gosh, if you've been keeping up with the survival levels. If you haven't, welcome for the first time. My goodness, welcome, welcome. But if you've been keeping up, you know we have been on a pretty standard pace for these levels. I'm gonna put down another potato mine just to make sure that the start of our level goes smoothly. Like I was saying, we really are working on that first column of sun shrooms, and once we pull it off, well, upgrade time. If you guys have been keeping up, you know these strategies have just been crazy over and over again, team. We do have enough time for this potato mine, but I gotta put it down right now. Oh my gosh, I gotta put it down right now, and actually, we might have to slow down this zombie just a little bit. Do we commit to it more? I don't think we do, because I think what helps us more, don't eat the potato mine, no. Okay, you know what? This is not so common on the channel, but we do have to sacrifice this sun shroom. That doesn't feel good. That does not feel good, but maybe we can get some defense elsewhere. Let's see if we can save some of these lawnmowers before we do sell our souls too much. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's the thing. If we can get this down and we can get 125 sun, we can save ourselves here. Please? Please? 125 sun? Are we just dead in the water? Oh, we might be dead in the water. Here we go. Let's see if I can save this team. A little bit of a tricky start here. But that being said, we should be able to pull this off. Wow, we're getting unlucky. What a strange start, team. Here we go. Okay, potato mine, blow this up. Otherwise, we are just probably done for. But we've saved the run at this point. Can we get through the first flag smoothly, though? We're gonna have to see. Oh man, it's throwing a zombie at us in the pool? What is this? What is this? Okay, well, we got a fume shroom now. Hopefully that takes it out, because if it doesn't, we are going to have problems. Come on, come on, come on. All right, we're cutting it close with a fume shroom, but we're just fine still. And yeah, I think we just build out our defense, team. A rocky start to begin. Usually our starts are not this rocky, but to be totally honest, I think we're fine. We did lose 2 lawnmowers. It's not ideal, but it is just fine. Actually, we're gonna lose our pool if I don't react. And wow, these zombies are putting so much pressure on us that we have not been able to build out a more advanced defense. Are we screwed? Why is the zombie walking so fast? Oh my gosh, team, we need more sun. We need it now. All right, we lost. Are you serious? No, we can't lose like this. Okay, huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our first flag of survival fog hard, and it could be where it all ends. Let's see if we can protect our sunflower. Okay, I'm putting a potato mine there. We're gonna go with a fume shroom as well. We're really trying to get our footing defensively, because these zombies have completely overwhelmed the early game potato mine strategy. Usually it's impossible. So I don't know why it's happening now, team. I kind of think that Replanted has some funny moments, but other than that, I think we are just fine. Let's go with a Gloom Shroom here. And this is probably... Oh, no! There's a... Oh! What the heck? Why is the game being so brutal to us right now? Every single time we solve a problem somewhere on the screen, something else goes wrong. Boom! Gloom Shroom. Okay, we might be fine. Oh, we might be fine. We're struggling a little bit, but this is crazy, team. Okay, we're getting off to the start that we were hoping for, but it is taking a little bit to actually pull this off. Come on, more sunshine would be nice, but we've been struggling to actually have any. Here we go, Fume Shrooms. Without the Fume Shrooms, we would just be dead in the pool. So for now, this is exactly what we're hoping for. I'm really watching this Gloom Shroom cooldown to grab one as soon as I possibly can, but I might go with a cattail just to make sure we have extra damage in all of our lanes. Yeah, we're good for now. You know what? Let's go for it. I'm gonna put our pumpkin down first and then follow it up with our Gloom Shroom upgrade as soon as I possibly can. But team, wow, the start that we were hoping for did not happen. We're struggling just a little bit, and it's not stopping us, but we are having a little bit of trouble. I think the cattail combo is gonna help out a lot here. Let's upgrade, and let's start to replace some of these Fume Shrooms with sunflowers. We're gonna need the sun, even though we haven't had it up until this point. And if I can get Walnut First Aid, well, we're gonna replace the pumpkin just to keep these Gloom Shrooms alive. Even though we can't see them, they are doing probably the most damage out of our defense at the moment. I'm gonna throw in some cattails too. So things should ease up on us. I'm hoping that they do, at least defensively, a little bit. We're gonna keep replacing all of these plants in our back line. Our front line is getting much stronger. Okay, there's a Gloom Shroom. And as long as we don't have any pole vaulter zombies, we're not going to worry about zombies getting over this first Gloom Shroom. So we should be able to just double up damage here, even though this is a bucket head. It goes down. And I'm feeling a lot better about this beginning of our level, team. My goodness, I think I do stack up on cattails as well, because at this point, they are what's keeping us alive. I didn't know you could put pumpkins around cattails. Wait a minute, whoa! A huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our second flag of Survival Fog Hard, and team, we are about to complete our first section once we do get through this, so be ready. Let's see if we can at least get a second Gloom Shroom here. We're gonna put down another lily pad just in case, more sunflowers, and actually, looking at our back line at the moment, we're starting to look like we didn't struggle that much at all, which I feel really great about, considering losing 2 lawnmowers right off the bat. I know it's a strategy, team, I know. If you don't know, it is definitely a strategy for the early game to let some zombies go down to the lawnmowers, but we usually don't use it because look at this offense that the game is throwing at us. We're gonna need to deal with these dolphins one way or another, and I think that the way that I would prefer to do it is tall nuts on lily pads. So we're gonna bring that along. We're bringing cattails, twin sunflowers, Gloom Shrooms, and we're gonna bring along garlic as well this time, just to make this strategy even more solid. Having so much damage in the front of our screen means that we can bring along planterns, make things feel less claustrophobic, and team, that's it. Let's rock into our second section of Survival Fog Hard. Our third and fourth flags are on the way. I'm gonna go with a plantern right off the bat. We want the plantern to be here until we can defend these Gloom Shrooms even more. But now that we have garlic, oh my gosh, team, this should shift for sure. We're gonna continue to plant our sunflowers, get things ramped up to a point where I feel like nothing is going to challenge us too much. But for now, that is not the point that we're at. Team, let's go! Our second round, we're filling up on sunflowers, and we have our footing defensively, finally. Is this kind of OP at the moment? I don't know. I don't think we're quite overpowered. I really don't. I think that until we get at least a little bit more damage, we are not completely overpowered. But the only way to make this even more powerful, I would say, is probably to start throwing... Oh gosh, what do we throw into this mix? What do we throw into this mix? Maybe spike weeds? Spike rocks? I don't know, team. I think that if we were to put some spikes on the ground, if the game does throw gargantuars at us, well then we are prepared. Until that happens, though, I'm not going to commit to that strategy. It's a little bit more committed than I'm feeling like we are ready for. Here we go. We're going to get our second tall nut in the pool. Let's go. Take that, Dolphins. Back to Miami. Y'all go, because you can't jump over our line of tall nuts in our backyard. Team, let's go. Let's protect our pool in style. These dancer zombies are not even putting up competition at all, and actually, if we can double up on garlic for the moment, I think we do. Continue to place down pumpkins just to protect things. It's awesome that we can put the pumpkins around the cattails, team. I really wasn't expecting them because it does consume the lily pad that you place it on top of when you place the cattail. So I kind of thought like, oh yeah, this is not gonna work. It totally works. Let's go. We're waiting on more of them, actually. We're gonna put down another garlic, and it's time, team. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our third flag of survival fog hard. What's up, Dolphins? Y'all don't even have a chance. Goodbye. We should be able to complete this no problem now. These cattails, while they do kind of target different zombies, are really serving the purpose of stacking up damage on a single high health zombie. If we start to end up with large health pools, these cattails will target that single enemy, make sure it goes down, no problem, and we can work in damage into different parts of our lawn without having to worry about it. Keep going, cattails. You guys are the MVP at the moment. These gloom shrooms are not far behind, though. It's basically making us immortal in these exterior lanes, but I want to push this damage higher because I think that we can start to push towards these zombies rather than just playing on our defensive foot. Let's see, let's replace some garlic. They're getting chewed on a little bit, but we can't replace them the same way we can with the pumpkin. Walnut first aid does not quite work on these garlics. All right, well, I don't know how many columns worth of twin sunflowers we have at the moment, but the amount of sun that we have is definitely not laughable. 4,500 pushing 5,000 at 19. I think we have enough sunshine to do anything that we could possibly want to. The only difference at the moment is that we haven't committed to an end game defense. I mean, our defense is pretty much strong enough to get us to end game, but how do we get that extra little bit of damage? We're gonna figure that out in our third section. We just gotta get to our fourth flag first. But team, this is kind of the turning point. I have to say, like, once we push a little bit further, it is going to get crazy. Whatever we decide to commit to. Do we do cob cannons? Do we? We have enough room on our lawn to make it very easy to transition to cob cannons. Twin sunflowers, keep it up. And I'm gonna make sure to replace these garlics so we're not even worried about it. These planterns haven't even been challenged, team. That's great. I feel really good about that. And honestly, if that's the case, let's just put pumpkins around them. Now we have jack-o'-lanterns. Let's go. I mean, as if they weren't jack-o'-lanterns already, but now they definitely are. Okay, go down, zombies. We gotta get to this flag so we can start to build an even crazier defense. Team, we basically ran out of seed slots because if we had enough for the cob cannons, well, they would have been along with us already. Here we go, our fourth and final flag for our second section. Not our final flag in general, but team, you get what I'm saying. This is our second section coming to an end. Our fourth flag of Survival Fog Hard. Here we go. The Gloom Shrooms should make quick work of these. Yeah, I think so. And actually, we're doing really well in terms of health on these defensive plants. We're going to replace the tall nut, and that's the end of our second section, team. Let's go. We're going to need more garlic for sure. We're bringing along cob cannons this time. So we're going to need kernel pults and the cob cannon upgrade. Do we bother with spike rocks? I kind of think we do, because if we get surprised by gargantuars, well, that is not going to be a very welcome surprise. Twin sunflowers are coming along. What else? There's no Jack-in-the-Box zombies, so we're probably not worried about any of these gloom shrooms actually going down. And if that's the case, then we just commit to heavy defense here. We're going to bring along spikeweed for our spike rock upgrade, lily pads just in case, explosive plants. And team, that's it. Let's rock into our third section of Survival Fog Hard, our fifth and sixth flags. Let's get it, team. Here we go. And I think we do actually move down to 1 garlic in our front line, because now we can pair it with spike rocks, making this strategy even stronger. Let's do the same to the bottom of our screen and start to transition to cob cannons as well. We have a ton of space in our back line, so let's make use of it, team. Here we go. Our first cob cannon going down. Oh my gosh. Things have changed as of now. Let's replace this garlic as well here. We don't need to wait anymore. Okay. And yep, I'm dropping a little bit of sun, but it's okay, team. I gotta use my keyboard shortcuts. Shout out the spacebar for really making collecting sun so easy. We're gonna go with spike rocks here just to make sure that our garlics survive as long as they possibly can. And our first cob cannon shot. Let's go. It's definitely going to start to speed things up if we spam these cob cannon shots, so I do have to be a little bit careful about how much we use them right off the bat. The team in general, I think we're just fine. We have so much damage here that the footballers are going to struggle a little bit. Not a lot, so we do need to be careful, but a little bit for sure. Go down, footballers. And we are waiting on another cob cannon, so I'm gonna start to work on another one. As long as we can stick kernel pults all over our field, well, we're ready to play. Here we go, another spike weed. Actually, if we can get the spike weeds all the way up to the planterns, this just should be a death zone. Which honestly feels good, having these footballers run at us without even really being a threat at all. Another spikeweed to make sure that they go down constantly. Another cob cannon, team. How many cob cannons can we get? Interact with the channel, team. Say hi, hello, how are you? Down in the comments, make a guess about how many cob cannons we're gonna end up with at the end of this, team. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our 5th flag of Survival Fog Hard. Here we go. Okay, we got the pogos coming in. Are they going to challenge us very much? I don't think so. Actually, these gloom shrooms are pretty much the perfect remedy for them. But for now, we do have to watch and make sure that they don't sneak up on our back line. If we have to deal with digger zombies at any point, we'll be concerned for the same reasons. But for now, we don't even have to worry about these pogos. More more cob cannons, more. We're already at 4. And team, if we can fill in the spaces that we're gearing up to fill in, well, that 4 is going to turn into 6 and onward really quickly. Let's go with more cob cannons. I'm going to upgrade our final twin sunflower. Even though we've been pulling them out of the ground, team, we're starting to get really powerful. The more spike rocks we put in the ground, the more we are just securing this win really quickly. I'm going to continue to launch off these cob cannons because now all we can do is speed up this level. We're in the 3rd section, team, and there's 5. There's 2 more sections to get through, and at this point, we should really be able to fly through them. Okay, our 5th cob cannon. We're ready for 6. We are ready for 6. Come on. I think I start to put them in the pool. Why not? Yeah, there's nothing even stopping us from shooting these off constantly. Let's go. At this rate, Endless is probably not even ready for us. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our 6th flag of Survival Fog Hard. Here we go, team. I'm going to shoot off our cob cannons because there's no reason not to. Oh, yeah. There we go. And actually, that might be the end of the round just there because this zombie is not going to survive long. Boom and boom. 6 cob cannons and ready for 7. We are moving on to our 4th section of Survival Day Pool, or Survival Night Pool. Fog. Survival Fog Hard. Team, I got it eventually. Here we go. Let's take a look at our lawn just to make sure that we don't forget anything that we need. We're going to need garlic. We're going to need tall nuts, probably. Although it's not necessary, we could just bring along pumpkins instead. I think we do that. So pumpkins, we're going to put these around the tall nuts as well. Garlic to make sure everything survives. Spike rocks, we don't need spike weeds anymore. We're going to bring along cob cannons. What else? We're not going to need planterns. There's no jack-in-the-box zombies, so nothing's going to explode randomly. So lily pads, we're going to bring along doom shroom, cherry bomb, jalapeno. Wow, we're going full explosive now. I think that's the way, team. Here we go. Squashed. Let's rock into our 4th section of Survival Fog Hard. Our 7th and 8th flags incoming. Here we go. Here we go. And you know how earlier in this run I was talking about, are we overpowered yet? Well, at this point, team, I think that it is okay to say it. We are overpowered. And that's all right. We have 6 cob cannons basically lined up to nuke anything that could push further than we would want. But to use them sparingly, that is now our challenge. We might not even have to use them sparingly, to be honest, team, because we are working on our 8th now. We have 7. Let's go. Oh my gosh, this is so much damage. I never have this many cob cannons. Wow. Yeah, honestly, with a line of defense like this, you might just be fine pushing through endless. We still have 6 twin sunflowers too, so we're not gonna run out of sun at any point. That's a big deal because usually the issue that I've had getting further and further into not only endless, but these hard survival levels, team, is that at a certain, well, okay, in endless, it starts to ramp up the upgrade cost, right? So 500 becomes 600, becomes 700, becomes 800. So now you have very expensive cob cannons. In the hard mode, it's not quite the same. So I'm not worried about ramping up the cost and running out of sunshine because of the ramped up cost. But in general, we are going to run out of sun just because we're not producing anything. And it's nighttime. You guys know nighttime does not have sun falling from the sky. So those are the 2 reasons that we need to be a little bit concerned. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our 7th flag of Survival Fog Hard. Here we go, team. Was that a balloon zombie? Oh my gosh, we have balloon zombies. Okay, we were not prepared for balloons. Oh no, we're 100% prepared for balloons because these cattails can shoot the balloons out of the sky. Okay, who needs cactuses anyway? Cacti? Let me know down in the comments. Name a plant, team. You guys can actually name the leftward and rightward facing cacti. So if that sounds interesting to you, well, go down in the comments. Team, we can have more cob cannons, and because the cost of them is not going up, I think we do just commit to more. If we can have like 10 for our 5th round, well, that's gonna be amazing. Here we go. Oh my gosh, look at the amount of corn on our screen. Oh my gosh, is this corny? Is it cheesy? No, we did leave our marigolds back at home, team, so it can't be cheesy but corny. I don't know. Name a plant. Name a plant, team. We're balling out. Get out of here, zombies. You do not belong on this lawn anymore. Actually, I don't think anything does but these corns. This is crazy. We're not even at the 5th section yet, team. I know, we can just kind of nuke everything on the lawn at any point. But what I'm really waiting on is this cob cannon cooldown to come back to us. I just want one more, and there it is. Oh my gosh, team. Let me count this live with you guys just so that we know exactly how many gob cannons there are. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. We made it to double digits, and we should be able to zero out these zombies no problem now. Goodbye. And hello to our 7th flag. Let's go, team. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our 8th flag of Survival Fog Hard. We're gonna nuke everything on screen. Even our cattails are protected. I didn't know beforehand, but now I do. You can put pumpkins around the cattails, and now they're just juggernauts, I guess. We can replace these pumpkins on our tall nuts as well, and that's kind of it, team. More zombies are approaching because our 8th flag is complete into our 5th section and final section of Survival Fog Hard. We're gonna take a final look at our lawn just to make sure if we need to bring anything, we do. I think we're gonna bring along spike rocks this time just because I'm seeing zombonis, and I don't want any surprises. But actually, I'm starting to be a little bit concerned because I don't think we can upgrade our defenses much more. We could go with winter melons in these back corners. Heck, we don't even need sunshine anymore. 7,000, we're not gonna go through it. So we're gonna bring along pumpkins, we already did. We're gonna bring along garlic. We're gonna bring along winter melons just to replace our final twin sunflowers for the full offensive setup that we're hoping for. Tall nuts just in case, explosive plants, and let's rock into our 5th and final section of Survival Fog Hard. Our 9th and 10th flags await. Team, here we go. We're gonna upgrade our defense right off the bat. If it wasn't overpowered, it is now. I think it's safe to say, team, we have 10 cob cannons that we can shoot off pretty much on cooldown, because by the time we shoot off 8 of them, well, we still have 2 left to shoot, and if we shoot those 2, we'll probably have 8 ready to shoot again. This is gonna be crazy. Let's see how fast we can fly through these zombies. I'm going to continue to reset our cooldown as fast as I possibly can, team. There's no reason to wait any longer. We're gonna replace this garlic in our front line. More cob cannons, more! Is this the ultimate endless strategy? I don't know, team. Could you get flanked from behind with digger zombies at any point? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. We would probably have to throw in some magnet shrooms just to make sure it didn't happen. But team, for now, we're doing great. Not even a single zombie can spawn in and get past this first square, although that might change just here. Do I let them survive? Is it false hope, team? Is letting these zombies reach these tall nuts false hope? You gotta let me know in the comments. Say hi, hello, how are you, team? Interact with the channel. I'm glad to have you guys here. You guys are making this happen, and it has been a fun time playing through these survival levels. My goodness, we are really overpowered. Look at this. I'm continually shooting off cob cannons. And if you watch the 4 cob cannons at the top of our screen, if at any point they start to reload, well, we should be able to just shoot them off infinitely. Here we go, our 9th flag of Survival Fog Hard. Are we gonna see any zombies at all? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna continue to cycle these cob cannons. This is hilarious. I never played the game like this, but now we are, and now everything is just dying in front of us. This is so funny. I mean, I totally understand how this could be the strategy for Endless. I think I'd run out of sunshine though, team. You guys gotta let me know. Are you guys getting past round 40 even? Are you playing the game? Are you just a master at this and you're like, I made it to 100 multiple times, no problem? I don't know, team. Some of you guys are insane at this game, I have to say. But if you are here watching, thank you for being here regardless. Team, here we go. I have been perpetually shooting off these corn cobs, nothing slowing down except for the popcorn falling when these zombies explode. And I don't even think our gloom shrooms have had like any action. This is kind of funny. Things in the pool, of course, have gone down to the gloom shrooms, but everything else, no, not even close. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our 10th and final flag of Survival Fog Hard. Here we go, team. Let's go. I'm going to nuke the entire lawn because we can. There's nothing stopping us from doing it. Goodbye, zombies. And hello, our victory cup. Oh, yeah, there it is. We're going to launch off another. Grab the cup, our diamond, and the extra coins from the remaining lawnmowers. Team, you got a trophy. You've unlocked a new survival mode. We're hitting continue. With that, we have completed Survival Fog Hard, our 9th out of 10 survival levels that just leave survival roof, and then we can jump into our endless levels. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Team, I'm jumping into our Zen Garden. While I sign out, last reminder, name these plants. Team, you guys can name them. You guys can and have named all of them up until this point. Thank you again for watching. This has been Mike Just Joined. It has been a pleasure. Peace out.